This is a story aimed at children and young people, written by me, Sarah Mather. It's a way of raising awareness of living with type 1 diabetes, and in particular in this series, Hypos. This story is written from the perspective of my dog and is called Molly and Type 1 Diabetes, Hypo Edition. I hope you enjoy it. Here goes. Hello, my name is Molly. I am a 1-year-old Goldador. For those of you who don't know, that is a Labrador crossed with a Golden Retriever. I live with my owner, Sarah. My favourite things are food, toys, playing, dancing, and of course, loving my owner. Sarah, my owner, has type 1 diabetes. This happens when your body attacks good cells in the pancreas so that it can't make the hormone insulin anymore. Sarah takes insulin using an insulin pump. This is a small device which delivers her insulin regularly throughout the day. This is known as a basal. She can also take insulin with food or if her blood sugars are running high. This is a bolus. It's very clever. She can even change her basal doses depending on her blood sugar levels. How amazing is technology now? When Sarah first got me, I accidentally chewed through her insulin pump tubing and her blood sugars went very high. I felt really guilty for this, but I haven't done it again. At first I thought it was a chew toy, because puppies like me love to chew things. I am now aware of not being allowed to touch it, because if I do, I would get told off, and I don't like being told off by my owner, Sarah. Back in 2019, before Sarah got me, she had a lot of difficult days with her diabetes. Sarah does not know when her blood sugar levels are going low, and often needs the help of others to bring her out of a hypo. Some people feel low or wobbly and may feel shaky, very hungry, sweaty, confused, unable to concentrate, or even anxious when their blood sugar levels are low. Hypos are called low blood sugar. Here's a fancy word for you. Hypo is actually short for the word hypoglycemia. To pronounce it, say hype, glycemia. Okay, here's an activity. That's a very long word for a puppy like me to pronounce, isn't it? Why don't you practice saying it a few times? Like this. Hypoglycemia, hypoglycemia, hypoglycemia. You can even maybe sing it. How fast can you say it? Hypoglycemia, hypoglycemia, hypoglycemia. Can you say it really fast, or is it like a tongue twister? Can you say it really slowly? Hypoglycemia. Can you say it really high-pitched? Can you say it really low-pitched? I'm going to give you 10 seconds and you can practice that at home. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anyway, back to the story. I hope you enjoyed that activity. These hypos can be very scary for Sarah, and I've witnessed it. Me, being a Goldador, I love doing tricks and earning treats. Like I said once before, I am a very greedy girl, so food is my happy place. Love is my happy place too, but the key to my heart really is through my mouth. Sarah has actually taught me to dance as well. Yes, I can dance. I really can. And my owner, Sarah, says that I'm getting really good at it. Who knows, maybe I am. Jokes aside, often Sarah needs a bit more help than just doing tricks. Since I was a little puppy, Sarah has been letting me smell hypos. Humans like Sarah can't smell them, but I can smell them in her saliva. Since I was a puppy, Sarah was spitting into cotton pads and giving them me to smell. This was to train me to know what to do when I smell a low. I've not been officially trained, however, I can still smell when Sarah is going low and may need my help. After I've done it, I will get a biscuit, and who doesn't love biscuits? One evening, Sarah was taking me for a walk. She had ate a dinner before this. Nonetheless, when you have type 1 diabetes, you have to count how many carbohydrates, which is starch, you eat in your meals. Sometimes people with diabetes don't get this right straight away. It is easily done, and you may end up taking too much or too little insulin. On this occasion, Sarah took a bit too much. During our walk, Sarah slowed down. I was in such a hurry to get to my favourite field, and I was pulling so much on the lead. Molly, stop pulling, Sarah yelped. She seemed very anxious. A few seconds later, Sarah fell to the floor. She was awake, but I knew something wasn't right, as she couldn't keep her eyes focused on one spot. Sarah tested her blood sugar levels, and they were 2.1 millimoles per litre. A normal blood sugar, or glucose reading, should be between 4 and 9 millimoles per litre. This can vary though for individuals. Sarah cleansed her hands and ate some glucose tablets. She ate 5 actually. She was still sitting on the floor. I barked at a few passerbys, but they didn't notice until one very kind gentleman called Bill came and helped Sarah walk to a bench. We sat for around 15 minutes, waiting for Sarah's blood sugar levels to rise. Sarah, however, was still low and needed to wait another 15 minutes with more glucose tablets for them to come back up again. After 30 minutes, I was still itching to play and run around, but I knew I had to sit with Sarah to help her so she didn't have to run after me. She doesn't feel when she's low and was often too scared to walk alone. Now she has me. She loves that I can help her and help her to love walking. Once Sarah realised her blood sugar readings were 5.2 millimoles per litre, she had a cereal bar. Drooling at her snack, I sat with widened eyes staring, secretly hoping that she would drop a bit. She didn't, but I know that she needed it deep down, and it was to help her feel better and make sure that she's safe again. After Sarah ate her cereal bar, she gave me one of my favourite biscuits. I obviously ate it much quicker than she eats her food. I don't understand why humans eat so slowly. Once Sarah was feeling better, we carried on our walk as if nothing had happened. That's how quickly blood sugars can change. 1 minute you can be low, the next minute you can be fine and walking. This doesn't happen very often on our walks, but it can happen and does happen. I feel happy that I'm there for Sarah and that she isn't alone anymore when she is going through this. Sarah is my owner, and although she has type 1 diabetes, Sarah always tries her best to not let it stop her. Until next time, love from Molly Moo. Ruff, ruff. Disclaimer, this is based on a real account of a real hypo situation had by Sarah Mather whilst walking her dog. I hope you enjoyed this story and thanks for listening. Bye bye.